What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody. I'm like 3 minutes late. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How y'all feeling, man? Happy Tuesday. We back here. I got a couple streams to do today. You're gonna get at least 2 to 3 more. Also, hang around to the end of this video right here. I got a little subtopic and a little rant I got to get off my chest. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We are not getting the Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar battle rap or rap beef. It's not gonna happen. Okay. I'm gonna bring this video up here. Recently, Lil Wayne sat down with Skip Bayless. You know, Lil Wayne and Skip Bayless, they're close, they're friends. They've done several interviews together over the years. And I think that initial Lil Wayne public service announcement that he did, responding to all the talk and the chatter around him not landing the Super Bowl and Kendrick landing the Super Bowl. When he came out, I don't think that that was something that his PR probably would have fully co-signed. And even if they did co-sign him doing that at the time, I think it would have been a little bit better vetted. Lil Wayne seems to do what he wants when he wants to do it. It looked like he spoke pretty much from the heart. He spoke genuine during that point, but I don't think that Lil Wayne realized how big of a moment that was, right? I don't think he realized how much talk was going on about Kendrick Lamar landing the Super Bowl halftime show and even the Kendrick and the Drake beef. Lil Wayne is aware. Of course he's aware. But we are going to give him credit for being the most distant from what's going on. We'll speak a little bit more about that in a second as we react to the video with Skip Bayless. Here's another little small heads up. Everybody be prepared for Skip Bayless's bias, right? It's going to annoy you at times, but that's his friend. So he's going to champion for him. So, all right, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on here. I like some of this stuff, but I do question other pieces. And we're going to talk about it.
Okay, speaking of Super Bowl, I got to hit you with this because this is just me. And I do love you, but I just remain baffled and angry over why the NFL did not choose you to play halftime of a Super Bowl that's going to be in your hometown. And I know you went through a lot with it, but now that your feelings have settled.
Do y'all want to do the overly detailed breakdown, or you just want me to chill out and let y'all catch up? Because I don't know if some of y'all seen this. So
to play halftime of a Super Bowl that's going to be in your hometown. And I know you went through a lot with it, but now that your feelings have settled some, how do you explain they're choosing not to ask you?
Well, so I'll give you two, I give you both. So when I say I give you my general answer and then I give you the personal answer. So generally, I explain it. Generally, I just believe that, they, for whatever reason, I believe that it's over my head, meaning, meaning I can't, I don't know why, period. Yeah. Obviously, I believe that it'll been perfect. It's perfect, but I do not know why. But personally, the person I am, I straight look at it like, you ain't there. You ain't there. You got to get there. You got to get there. You know how, but you know how we Skip. You know how we rock. You gotta have it.
Come on, man. I mean, you're the GOAT. And it's New Orleans. It just makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Their politics played. I don't know.
That's another part of it. I think there's things that I can't control or involved in it. So it is what it is.
Are you better with it now than you were when it first hit?
No.
You seem better because I know at first you were pretty torn up about it, as you should have been.
Talking to people that matter, talking to people that care about me, they telling me things that, telling me the truth, telling me the facts, and dealing with living, accepting the facts, embracing the facts, and moving on.
Okay. And you still, you're saying you got to get better to earn the right to be on that stage?
This is what I told myself. I said, I told Mac, I told Fabe, this is what I told him. I said, you know what?
Your managers, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I said, I want to get to the point where I'm undeniable.
Yeah.
I want them to be able to, I want them to walk in there and have 10 other choices and whoever's in charge said, no,
Okay,
no,
I love that.
you have to go with him.
I thought you were undeniable right here, right now, but that's just
Thank
me.
you, Skip. Thank you.
Okay, so explain this part to me because I don't know the backstory of this, but what Kendrick Lamar, what his lyrics were about you. What can you explain? I'll just quickly read them. I know you know them. I used to bump that Carter 3. Okay. I used to bump that Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down, from Kendrick Lamar. Let Lil Wayne down. And I don't really understand that. Help me out. What was that about?
That was my first time hearing it. But I think he just, I think he's a fan, like I'm a fan of his music.
Sure.
He's a fan of mine.
Yeah.
I think
he's definitely a fan of yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he just mean by he saw what
We gonna
everybody
talk.
else he saw how much it meant to me. And I think that's all he mean is that, I don't think it, and when we speak, and obviously he can't control that. And, so he didn't let me know. It ain't like he can control it or nothing. And also I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he better kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
Okay. Well, did he say anything to enlighten you about these lyrics about you? I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. I don't know exactly what that means. If he's sort of
No, he ain't. I don't think he knew he didn't have to do anything. There was no explanation that was needed for that. I think I understand. Again, that was my first time hearing it when you just said it,
okay.
but I understand those words. Like I said, I think he just mean that he made it there, and his hard work is the reason why he made it there.
Yeah.
And obviously,
I took
let
it.
me down is me just being upset about not getting disappointed about not getting that spot.
Yeah. Yeah. When he says, I worked hard and then it undercut you in your hometown. Like I worked as hard as I could and I got to a point where unfortunately it let you down because I preempted you on what should have been your stage.
I'm gonna tell you, I had to pause it for a second. This is how much I rock on my chat. I could do it either way, folks. I could do the in between live reactions to each point, or I could wait to the end. I'm taking a couple notes for y'all. I saw a couple people in the chat saying that this is their first time seeing this and hearing this, so I'm gonna let it rock, okay? And we'll talk. But you see in the background, it's like it's like it's like a knife in my side, not answering some of this shit on the spot.
Without having any control of it. So that's actually him expressing his showing that he has a heart and showing that he actually have he care about the situation.
Okay,
he could go about it totally different. He could go like this is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, but you guys are cool. You have talked.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I told him he gotta kill it. That's what I told him. I told him he gotta smash it.
Well, he will smash it. I'm sure
yes,
he will.
Of course he will.
So is there any way last second that you would be asked to make a little appearance with him on stage?
I'm not going to even be in the country.
Okay. All right. Okay. I appreciate that. I actually love that and endorse that. I think that would be exactly what you should do.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to one of the moments I know I'm going to have to draw back on in a second. And being that y'all didn't want me to react in a moment, or because this is y'all first time seeing it, I'll just let it play, y'all. And I know it was a short video, so I didn't have to chime in and cut in. So I took a couple notes while we was watching, key points that I knew I would have hit pause on and be like, hold on, people, let's talk. All right. So the first one, he said he wasn't there yet. He kind of alluded to that in his first PSA that he put out, right? That's more of the humble answer. And I do like from a PR standpoint and even from a man standpoint, I do like that piece when he says, I got to be there. I want to get to a point where my managers or my people could walk in them buildings, walk in them offices and say, it's undeniable. There could be 10 people lined up, but we got to put Lil Wayne there. Guess what, world? That's what Kendrick Lamar just did. So I got to respect Lil Wayne saying that. And I hope he stands on that. Because as much as I fuck with Lil Wayne the way we all do, and we all know he's one of our greatest of all time, it's been years since he's had a smash hit. It's been years, literally. And the performances that he's been doing and the clips of him going around and getting viral on the internet are not helping him. You know what I'm saying? The performance is one thing. I think that, he could always construct a set that he can perform out to his peak ability, right? As far as the songs, the catalog, the moments, the smash hits, I don't know. I don't know how you do that outside of what he's been doing. Lil Wayne has seemed to have been, as far as his presence, has been stronger in features than it has been in his own singles. As of recent years, there's been more features that is like, oh, there's Lil Wayne again. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you become the feature king in certain parts of your career, Jadakiss has done it, Fab has done it, Wayne has done it, even Jay has done it at times. After the show was that, and after the original is probably this, when he did the Fiesta remix and he was coming after Jadakiss and all that. Like, it was a little shot at Jada too, I think. But like, there's at times where people become the remix kings or the feature kings, and they dominate those areas, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is a Super Bowl halftime show solo set. Now, of course, you could bring people out, but having your solo hits, your solo songs, a solo catalog, something that people are going to look forward to, is part of the decision, I would assume. And I'm not even one of these high up in these offices trying to piece this shit together to make sure that we can appeal to the masses and the type of eyes that the Super Bowl brings. I'm just speaking all the way down here from logic. Okay. So I think that was real simple to pick out there from the interview. He discussed as Skip brought up, he mentioned politics. I don't know if Skip was really just fighting for Wayne in the moment, or if he was looking to get a crazy take from Wayne, because there's times where he looked like he wasn't accepting Wayne's answer, and he was still trying to lob out there like, yeah, but the politics, or nah, I think you to go, so nah, fuck that, like, go in. It's like you tell him like, go in, nah, snap. It's like, yo, Skip, I know this is your platform up here. Chill out, trying to get a Shay Cat Williams moment. Chill the fuck out. Wayne is up here in his humble bag, dog. Stop trying to fucking hype him up. Like, it's clear to me. It's fucking clear to me. And like I said, I don't know if he's doing it because, that's the homie and I'm here to fight for him. That's my friend. Or if it's like, all right, let me get one of my little moments off of my little platform. I don't know. But the politics was obviously mentioned, and let's not be stupid. Wayne acknowledges them. Politics don't always mean that you were shunned, though, or snubbed. There's a difference. Okay. Snubbed is like damn near disregarded or pushed to the side, or maybe we all believe that you really should have been there. The only people that believe that Lil Wayne should be doing a halftime show are his diehard fans and the people that have like that sentimental bond to him, where it's more so like, damn, it's New Orleans. And I understand that. But from a business, from a spectacle, from a Super Bowl halftime show, from a timing standpoint, from a dominance of who's really out there, from a song standpoint and a catalog standpoint of this moment with hits, we can keep going. It all is Kendrick Lamar. It all is Kendrick Lamar right now. All right. So, of course, there's still politics in play because there's business in play. If you find a dollar, you will find politics. That's how it goes. Any corporate America office, any 9-to-5 job, all these places have fucking politics. The music industry that these guys are all a part of. Look at Drake. He's trying to play some politics right now too, behind the scenes shit with his overarching label, right? With UMG. Politics everywhere where there's money. Okay. So acknowledging that is smart. I'm glad that he didn't continue on that road. Like, well, politics is the reason that I'm not there, because then you would start to turn towards Jay-Z. And all that conspiracy theory and all that stuff that was hanging out there. Jay-Z's the one. Jay-Z's the one. Jay-Z's the one. Like, before you even get to the blame game, you have to ask yourself, is there a better choice? And the moment you say, I understand why Kendrick is a better fit for this upcoming Super Bowl halftime show, then forget anybody else involved. There's no reason at that point to look at the NFL, the city, the local city that has weight in it as well. Jay-Z. There's no need to Rock Nation. There's no need to look at anybody else. The moment we say, "Oh, we just saw the Kendrick announcement." Oh yeah, we get it. Stop there then. That's it. Stop the blame game. We got to stop the fucking blame game, people. And I'm glad that Lil Wayne didn't jump on that road as well when Skip laid that road out for him just now. Like, well, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting off the in the middle shit. Skip, you looking for a moment. Because he just did it too much in this interview. Okay. Lil Wayne said his close friends and loved ones informed him of the facts. Okay. We've seen Lil Wayne say multiple times in the past that he is the most unaware rapper in the space. He doesn't listen to other people's music. He doesn't want to be influenced by it. He doesn't know who's on the top of the charts. He doesn't even the subconscious of like I can believe from an artist standpoint. If I'm an artist and I listen to other artists, and if I like their music, or if I see that they're dominating or they just got a #1 hit, you can still get influenced, right? All of these people have influences. And Lil Wayne is smart enough to know that he can be influenced. It doesn't matter how good or great you are. Everybody gets influenced, whether they admit it or not. Whether they admit it, somebody else does something great that just makes noise, you see it. And I'm not trying to say you're trying to replicate it. That's what people get in a insecurities. They think because you say the word influence that people are tagging on your jacket replication or copying. That's insecurity. There's nothing wrong with having influence. Jay-Z will come out and say Rakim influenced me, right? Big Pun might say Cool G Rap influenced me. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Some people will say Lil Wayne influenced me. There's nothing wrong with our parents. There's nothing wrong with having influences. Kobe Bryant will say Michael Jordan influenced me. There's nothing wrong with influences. But Lil Wayne is so in his own artistry that he avoids it. He doesn't listen to people. He doesn't pay attention to the scene. He said that for years. And the reason why I want to give him credit there is because he said it multiple times over the course of his career. And he said it way before it was beneficial to him. He didn't say it at a time where it's just like, yo, man, your song sounds like somebody else's. And he goes, oh, I don't listen to nobody else. That would be too convenient for me. Right? He didn't do that. It was just like in regular conversation over his career. He'd be like, yo, honestly, I don't be listening to shit. I don't be paying attention to people. So I'm gonna give him credit for that. Like I'm not gonna step on him for that one. But let's get now to the other piece now that I time marked when he said he brought up the Let Lil Wayne Down lyric. That's the big one. A lot of people were waiting for that. Kendrick Lamar, his new GNX album. He starts off the album, whacked out murals. He says, was damn near becoming a classic line. The irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Right? Let's get to that clip again real fast. And now I'll go back to my reaction with y'all for that. But I didn't like certain things there. Let's go.
Can you explain? I'll just quickly read them. I know you know them. I used to bump that Carter 3. Okay. I used to bump that Carter 3. I held my rope.
You saw Wayne's reaction. He chimed in quick. Oh, don't put that on me. I don't know these lyrics. Like, chill out, Skip. And I believe him once again for all the reasons that we just said. I believe him. I want to believe him. I should say that. I don't want to be naive. I want to believe him. That's the best way I could put it.
I used to bump that Carter 3. Okay. I used to bump that Carter 3. I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. From
Skips, you're fucking killing me as you read it. He's killing me the way he's reading it. Like he's reading it like somebody that's so culturally disconnected. Like when I read lyrics, you know, unless it's a brand new song, if you put out a brand new song and we're gonna get up here and read the lyrics, I'm gonna sound choppy, like I'm just reading the English language. But if I'm referencing something that's already been out that we know, I talk about shit that I'm entrenched in, shit that I live, shit that I'm a part of, shit that's part of my culture, shit that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm reading those lyrics, I'm gonna put some of the melody to it because I know the shit. Like that nigga's reading it like a fucking. It makes me cringy. The irony, my hard work lit Lil Wayne down. And it's just like, I know it sounds like I was joking there for a second, but we're going to get deeper into it. When you lose the melody, you lose the context. And the reason why you don't get the context without the melody is because the melody presents sarcasm, it presents tone, it presents presentation. All right, presents presentation. That's a double. But think about it. That's art. If I say right now, I'm the greatest rapper ever, I said it in a convincing tone. If I said it like this, though, shit, you know I'm the greatest rapper. That's sarcasm. There's tone there that makes you interpret like ARP is actually saying opposite, right? Do y'all get it? And that's what I hate about Skip's presentation. Not back just to Lil Wayne, because if Lil Wayne never heard it before and Skip reads it like a fucking a culturally disconnected clown like that, right? The presentation back to Lil Wayne doesn't match how Kendrick Lamar possibly meant it or said it on his album. So that I don't like. And then on top of that, Skip may have people watching his platform that aren't familiar with the GNX album, aren't familiar with Kendrick, aren't familiar with the relationship and the past of Kendrick and Lil Wayne and how supportive Kendrick has been of Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Even the precursor sentence, like, I used to bump the car to 3. I hold my rolly chain, like all of that is context. And Lil Wayne, I mean, not Lil Wayne, Skip is butchering the shit. He's butchering it. Skip, do a better job when you want to play in the hip hop field, because this is our baby, man, for real.
Kendrick Lamar let Lil Wayne down, and I don't really understand that. What?
I know
help
you don't.
me out. What?
I know
what
you
was
don't.
that about?
That was the first time hearing it, but I think he just, I think he's a fan, like I'm a fan of his music.
Sure.
He's a fan.
He looks genuine right here.
I think
he's definitely a fan of yours. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he just mean by he saw what everybody else he saw how much it meant to me. And I think that's all he mean.
Incorrect. And the reason why Wayne is incorrect is because Skip was incorrect. And as the interviewer, you lobbed it to him incorrectly. You read it like a fucking idiot. And you don't know the culture, sadly. And I'm pretty sure Skip would get up here and argue with me. No, Lil Wayne's been my friend for 10 years. And I used to listen to Run DMC and all this type of shit. No, because if you was that in tune, you would have presented it the right way, or you possibly would have even added melody and your own words. Just now, while you're reading it, you're saying, I don't understand it. Then what about the line before when Kendrick says, I used to bump the car to 3? You didn't understand that? See, when I did that live with the real hip hop heads, my live included, when Kendrick was in the studio screaming at Lil Wayne about retiring. No, nigga, you can't retire. His past support of Lil Wayne, the history of those two, the hip hop moments that we remember. That's what's in hip hop people's lives. Of course, you said out your own mouth, Skip, you don't understand. And that's the problem. And now you got Lil Wayne here not fucking understanding it if it's the first time he ever heard it, like he's saying, if we taking what he's saying for truth. So Lil Wayne, I guess what he just means is he let me. No, it was irony. It was sarcasm. It was the fact that Lil Wayne put that PSA out and Kendrick gets to sit back and he's watching all of this shit. And he's saying, yo, at the end of the day, Drake, your friend or not, this is before Lil Wayne speaks. I earned this Super Bowl halftime show. It makes sense. I'm the top guy. I'm the king right now. No bullshit. I'm not exaggerating. I'm the fucking king right now. I got your king now in a fucking cage. Not like us video. I got your king in a cage. It's my fucking throne right now. My crown. Marlo. The point is they wore it. I got my references all over the place. Skip. Fake ass hip hop culture mother. Pissed me off just now, B. You pissed me the fuck off. You pissing me the fuck off. So it really was a shot. It really was a shot. It wasn't the type of shot that when we started hearing the rumors that Lil Wayne needs to go into the studio and reply, it wasn't that type of shot. Maybe if I dumb down the word shot and I say it was a legitimate response towards what people felt was Lil Wayne not acknowledging the fact that he didn't deserve it over Kendrick, especially if the main thing that people are going on is the fact that it's in New Orleans. That's what we were all arguing and debating at the time. We was like, oh, the one that was just in Cali, like, so what? It was really for Dr. Dre. You didn't see 50 Cent, Eminem on it. They're not from Cali. Like, it's not about the location. That was all the debate and the argument, right? Kendrick was addressing Lil Wayne for not being supportive. And that's another reason why he said during the same fucking song, Nas is the only one that called me and congratulated me. Like, hello, wake up, Marty McFly. Hello. Skip, you would know that if you was in tune. And if you're not in tune, at least do a little bit of listening or a little bit of research before you bring up who you call the GOAT. Y'all want me to continue this fucking rant? Let me chill. Let me fucking chill. Fucking annoys me, B.
Is that, I don't think and when we speak, and obviously he can't control that. And, so he didn't let me know. It ain't like he can control it or nothing. And also I've spoken to him and I wished him all the best and told him he better kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you better kill it. You gotta kill it.
Okay.
Pause right there. Hold on. So that's the next piece that I had for some notes. Because he spoke to Kendrick. And that's why I opened up this stream with a disclaimer. And I said, disclaimer, people. Not disclaimer, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. And said, we're not getting the Kendrick and the Lil Wayne rap battle. As much as we hip hop heads wouldn't mind seeing that. Some of us had our some putting money down. Hey, I think that this person's gonna take this right now. I don't know. I ain't even gonna say the name because I don't want to spoil the point. Y'all vote the way y'all vote. But at the end of the day, if you're a hip hop head, if you're a rap fan, if you're a battle rap fan, you're here for it. If Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar start bombing on each other, we're all in tune. It won't be as big as Kendrick and Drake, but it will be massive, and we will be here for. Imagine if Lil Wayne and Kendrick would have started a rap battle just now, because if Lil Wayne would have actually went into the booth, and imagine if Lil Wayne dragged Kendrick before the Super Bowl. Imagine if Kendrick was still doing a half, and then the whole world would have reversed and said, you know what? We kind of now think Lil Wayne should be there. And the NFL had to sit there and look at that like, that would have been something. All right, but let's get off the hypotheticals. So, he said he spoke to Kendrick. Drake is so fucking petty. Who didn't think I was going to bring up Drake at that part? Drake is so fucking petty. Right, everybody's talking about he brought out the floor seats for the Toronto show of Kendrick and SZA's tour. We'll see when we get there. Who knows? I'll save that topic for something else, especially if it happens. But we're just looking at it and we're saying Drake is the guy that's gonna unfollow LeBron and unfollow this person. And if DeMar DeRozan comes to Toronto to play an NBA game, he's gonna be standing on a court side saying "fuck out of here, pussy" and all this shit. He's gonna be drunk doing his sports announcement, talking about his jersey getting torn down and shit. It's just Drake is just, I don't know. He doesn't seem, okay. I don't know the man. Drake doesn't seem like the guy that is able to balance friends having friends of people that he doesn't like. Now, to be fair, the Kendrick and Drake thing is supposed to draw clear lines. And the clearest line is you with me on my side, or you're on the other side, or you have nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. That's the lines, right? You can't play the middle on something because it's massive and it's really hurting people, right? Whereas, let's say I have an argument with friend B and we haven't talked for a month, right? That doesn't mean friend A, who's in the middle of both of us, needs to pick a side. If he's not trying to mediate, then he could just chill out, stand on the side, like let them, those both my guys, but let them handle their handle. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how close Kendrick and Lil Wayne are, but Lil Wayne sitting up there and saying, yeah, I spoke to him. It doesn't matter to me who reached out to who, right? But yeah, I spoke to him. But the fact that he said, go kill that shit. So there's two things there. Go kill that shit is a cosign of how supportive I am of you, even if in the midst of me wanting to do it. So the support level is something that I feel like Drake, who has this at times seems feminine way of handling relationships, it's just weird. It's just weird. So that's the first thing that catches me. And the other one is the fact that everybody knows or expects Not Like Us to be performed, right? Everybody expects that. And Not Like Us is to the point where it's part of Drake's fucking lawsuits. So I'm pretty sure Drake saw this, right? And just was like, but Drake comes out and he addresses or he has energies to all types of people that do little or say little stuff like this. No different than how Kendrick felt about Snoop Dogg posted Taylor Made. So Drake, keep that same energy. It goes Lil Wayne supporting Kendrick Lamar. Keep that same energy. So, I'll leave that topic right there. And the last one that he addressed pretty much was the him appearing or him coming out. I think that wouldn't have been a good idea. I don't think it would have been a good idea for Kendrick. I don't think it would have been a good idea for Wayne. If we've already had this big public kick up about why Wayne isn't performing in New Orleans at the Super Bowl, for him to come out second fiddle, almost it would look like Kendrick throwing him a bone, like here you go, here, come on. It wouldn't look good for Lil Wayne. I don't think little, and he's expressed it. He says, "I'm not even bringing people out. Like that's my moment, my stage. I work. I gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it would have looked good for Lil Wayne, and I don't think it looks that good for Kendrick, other than the petty side of it. Like, hey, Drake fans, here I got Drake's boss or his old boss here, or the person that put him on and co-signed them. Like I got him here. You know what I'm saying? The person that Drake got tattooed on him. Like I got him here with me." And I just finished performing Not Like Us. Like that's the only side to it that really would make Kendrick look like this. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think both of them could leave that idea alone. And we say that Lil Wayne seems in this interview that he wasn't prepped for this, and this is just him answering Skip off the cuff. So whether he had that prepared answer or not, he answered perfectly, and he answered fast and sharp. I won't even be in the country. So that answer came that fast because it's legitimate or he was prepped. You guys choose, right? But that was still the perfect answer because if he says yes or no, it's going to be picked apart. He's going to have controversy behind it, whether it's yes or no to the answer. Both sides, I could see arguments. We would be up here talking about it on a stream, saying I won't even. I'll be out the country is a perfect answer. Okay. Quick rant about Lil Wayne and being disconnected. And this applies to me and everybody. And it's just something that has always gotten under my skin over the years. The disconnect that he said for a long time, he has for the hip hop world, his peers and songs and music and stuff and the charts and what's going on around him. That disconnect, I have a problem with it, as well as I also endorse it. I endorse the artist side of it that we broke down prior, right? The part that I have a problem with is it can make you irresponsible. I don't think that is that good to be that disconnected from a culture that you sit amongst the top at. You have to be aware to a degree. I understand that certain people want to sit on cloud nine and be up in their private jets, and it's like, yo, it's too much going on down there. I'm cruising up here. Yeah, you're not supposed to let everything sit on your desk, but there's certain things that's supposed to come across your desk. Like Kendrick Lamar dominating the year, like Kendrick Lamar dissing your friend and one of your label mates, like Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime show over you, and some of the reasons why, like Kendrick Lamar saying your name on his new album that's charting, addressing the Super Bowl and all this stuff that's connected to you as well, which you also did a public PSA for. Hello, Marty McFly. Hello. So Lil Wayne and people over there with Lil Wayne, if he really is like that, make sure that certain things come across his desk, like that Lil Wayne shit. Because matter of fact, it wasn't just a PSA that he put out. Now that I'm thinking about this, he also put a tweet out that we all ran with. He also put a tweet out What did his tweet say? Yo, let the Giants sleep or whatever. Don't make me, because it'll get. He threw a little threat out there, didn't he? Right? His Twitter response. So that came across your desk. Wait a minute. Am I finding a lie right here, or at least an inconsistency? Hold on. I'm doing this freestyle, people. Hold on. Skip. This is why we need you in tune. The tweet was a response to whacked out murals and a borderline threat like, let the monsters sleep. Don't bother me. I'll be trying to mind my business. It was a response to Kendrick whacked out murals. But right here, he just told Skip he didn't hear it and he wasn't aware. If I want to give him a little credit, I would say he was aware, but he didn't know the actual lyrics, and Skip read them to him. So, okay, let's give Wayne the credit then. I'm just going to still loan to my point then. You're aware, but you don't have the details, right? That puts you in a vulnerable spot. That puts you in a position that when you're doing interviews, you look like this. When you're doing interviews, you can say the wrong thing. When the Skip Baylesses of the world read the lyrics to you with no context or tone or hip hop delivery or melody, you give the wrong answer, or you have the wrong interpretation of the lyrics, right? Or when the entire fucking internet is blowing up saying Kendrick versus Wayne, or when Joe Budden gets on his podcast and says, look, I heard that Lil Wayne reached out to Kendrick didn't answer, and then Lil Wayne went into the booth and recorded a diss track. Being aware of some of this stuff, right, protects not just your image, protects not just your ability to respond accurately on Twitter and PSAs, as well as with Skip Bayless, all these different platforms where we heard you address this shit, right? But it also protects your legacy. It protects your legacy. Because you don't want to get out here so informed that you make a miscalculation or a misstep in the wrong direction. And then we all got to sit here and say, why'd you drop that diss song? Why'd you do that? Why'd you say that? You're wrong. Like, don't come off to us as being stupid. Don't do that, because you're one of our GOATs. So be informed. Now, the rant off of that, that's more personal to me. If Lil Wayne was lying, and I don't think he is, but it's just a personal rant. I hate when people act misinformed when they are. Happens a lot in my in battle rap as well. Shout out to 3 Letter in the building, says Wayne is bullshitting. I'm gonna leave you up here for a second, G. You know what I hate? Let me use the battle rap world since I got 3 Letter up here. How many times do we hear battle rappers and league owners say the sentence, I saw the clip? Oh my God, it boils my fucking blood. It boils my fucking blood. If I drop a video on you right now in battle rap, dissing you from beginning to end for the first 30 minutes, you're going to click play yourself and you're going to fucking watch it. Uh-oh, did we just get arrogant ARP out for the moment? Yes. Yes. Because you guys are fucking liars. You're liars. You're liars. And 3, if you think Wayne is bullshitting, then you think all these people that I'm talking about, which are way smaller than Wayne, are bullshitting too. That's right. I'm using 3 right now to make my point about you league owners and battle rappers that do it. Nah, I didn't see it. Niggas DM me, or I saw a clip or 2. You a fucking lying. You a fraud. If it was about you, you watched it. You watched it. And people, don't be scared to address topics that you decided to cut on a camera and address. Don't be scared. It's okay. You cut on a camera, like the bloggers do it, battle rappers do it, league owners do it. They cut on a camera and they just be like, yeah, yo, I got a bunch of DMs and people asking me to say to talk about this or whatever. So people, your DMs dictate you. Nobody could DM me up and down the wall and say, I come up here and talk so organically the way that I do about topics, because I have to be interested in them too, or else I'm just up here trying to monetize a check. And the last thing I need is a YouTube check. Harsh, sorry, it's true reality. I want my YouTube check. I want to be paid for my work, my hard work, but I don't need a YouTube check. Sorry, it's true. So when I cut this camera on, best believe outside of it being a job as well, I'm passionate and interested about every topic that I do. I got to be interested in it to a degree. There's a lot of shit that I could cover that I think would do double and triple the views I'm doing right now, but I'm not that big in that space, or I'm not that knowledgeable in that space, or I'm not that passionate about that space. You go on the Crime and Laws channel, and you see every day these big news topics. Mother leaves her daughter purposely at home during the vacation and comes back and the child had passed away or whatever. I could react to. I might start following that because I do like law and crime. I do, but I don't want to. I don't want to come off in a way or cover something that I'm not passionate about, or that I'm not at least spending time in behind the scenes. So when y'all cut cameras on, if you are genuine, if we can really believe that you are who you present, right? Then be speaking about the type of stuff that matters to you, or else you're just being a fraud, a fucking fraud, a fraud. Oh yeah, I saw the clips. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I dished you for 30 minutes. So you sat there and you clicked play. You went to the RBE channel, you clicked play, an ad went by, you paid me for it and everything. Piece of shit. And that's my thing. Like Wayne, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Like Wayne is the only person I might give a small pass. And like we said earlier, because he said it so consistently over his career outside of controversy. I don't pay attention. I don't watch people. I don't want to be influenced. He didn't say it at a convenient time, so I fuck with it. But what you motherfuckers that be in the middle of shit, yo, this person just dished you. Oh, I don't know. Somebody sent me a clip and they tell me things. Here's the other part about it. Outside of being a fucking fraud, the other part about it is it makes you stupid. And this was the little thing that I just said about Lil Wayne. I said, if you're gonna go on record, if you're gonna get on camera, if you're going to address something, if you're going to take a public statement, put out a PSA, whether it's tied to you, your brand, your money, your company, you at whatever, right? If you are doing it from a place of being misinformed, you are the fucking fool. You are the fucking fool. If the whole chat right now says, yo, ARP, cut the live off, or bring up here right now, 3 Letter Man just dropped a video dissing you for 15 minutes, right? And if I see 30 people in the chat keep saying that, 100 people in the chat keep saying that 3 Letter Man just dissed you. He just dissed you because he said your blue hat sucks. Your blue hat, your blue. Oh, nah, I can't use a blue hat. He said you're a fraud. He said you're a fraud. He said you lying about your retirement. That's a good one. There you go. 3 Letter got a whole fucking interview right now saying that you're a fraud and you're a liar about your retirement. It's really some elaborate scheme. Everybody thinks you've been a genuine and a sturdy guy for the last 10 to 13 years that they've known him. He's really a lying fraud that spent a whole year doing a fucking schemed out fake retirement for publicity or for some max out for whatever. ARP's a fraud, right? I could just listen to the chat and know that, okay, I just got 100 of those fucking comments. So I know it's true. Or I'm very confident that it's true. And I could snap right here. I could answer the allegations, and I could snap back on 3 and disrespect him. Or I could do the same thing of answering the allegations, snapping on 3, but doing it from a informed position and going and listening to 3 Letter Man. I said Little 3. Lil Wayne. I'm mixing up Lil Wayne and 3 Letter Man. Go back and watch the 3 Letter Man shit myself first from an informed position. So when you motherfuckers are coming up here and say, yeah, I just saw the clip, or I don't know everything, but yo, here's the breakdown. We shouldn't even be listening to you. And as a man and as a woman, you should want to be fully informed before you come out here and you take such a strong stance on something, right? Because what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong? And it's okay to be wrong, but at least be wrong after you're armed with the actual information. I could keep going with this rant, but I hate that shit. It boils my blood how fake niggas is. Motherfuckers is so fucking concerned with looking cool or trying to act like they're not. No, you wanted to cut the camera. You wanted to speak about that. You wanted to answer that question. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay if you know about it. You don't got to act like you're so out the way. Like I'm more successful than all these motherfuckers in my space, and I don't act like that. I don't act too big. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, oh no, I watch Angry Fans blog myself. I watch 3 Letter Man, Jay Black, and Chris Unbiased, and Vada Fly, and Piper Boy, and I watched it myself. I heard about something. I clicked play myself, and now I'm here talking about it from an informed position. I'm not too big and too cool where I saw a clip and somebody DM'd it to me. He's a fucking fraud. You're a fucking fraud. And it's irresponsible. And it's stupid as a man or a woman to do because you don't have all the details yourself. So those are the 3 reasons why I had to rant about that. Misinformed opinions on social media really is a problem. 100. Wayne lies when he's sober. Exactly. Do your research. What's up, Queen? Queen says very true. ARP 100. Thank you. Lil 3. My bad, 3. My bad, 3. I was mixing you and Lil Wayne. Facts ARP. Oh, they laughing at Lil 3. Oh, Lil 3. They might call you that for a day or two. They might call you that for a day or two, man. My bad. Oh shit. Hilarious. I was just about to say he's going to see this. Amen. All right. All right. I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta come back for another stream. There's another topic that I want to cover based on something that we've been covering. So I want to put the update up here. And tonight, I'm going to come back with some RBE battles. Okay. So bare minimum 3 streams today. Keep your notifications on or follow me on social media. Once again, people, if you have your notifications on and you're subscribed to the channel, some people every once in a while, they come on the lives and they say, yo, I didn't get a notification, or I got notifications late. Damn, I missed the first 5 minutes of the live. It's a YouTube thing. Then you got the carriers in the middle. YouTube rolls out as it, it's, I don't want to get into the whole technical breakdown. I did it the other day. Right. So if you happen to miss a notification or you get it late, also be mindful that I never go live without posting to the Twitter, my Twitter, the Rare Breed Entertainment Twitter, my Instagram, the Rare Breed Entertainment Instagram, and the Rare Breed both Facebooks, my Facebook and the Rare Breed Entertainment Facebook. So all 6 platforms, well, 3 platforms, but from 6 profiles total or 6 postings total, go out before the live starts. If those flyers and those links start going up, anywhere from 2 to 8 minutes, the live is going to start. Okay, y'all. So that's pretty much my way of adding to YouTube to make sure that people are in the loop as much as possible, because I'm a live show more than I am a upload show. When I upload, it's pretty much going to be for members only. There's really 1 of 2 uploads that I want y'all to get going forward. I'm gonna see how it plays out. But right now, I think what I'm plotting out is uploads is only for members only or battles. That's it, right? Working with Quarter Lab behind the scenes on some stuff, and then also, like I said, we got Spotify coming. Or for all I know, they started the Spotify. I gotta check on it. They might have started the Spotify. I might be behind because Quarter Lab is behind this shit right now. They're like, yo, this podcast, we fucking with it. So yeah, I gotta double check on the Spotify status. But yes, because 99% of the topics that I cover for Sorry It's True will be live, I gotta do those postings as well to make sure that if YouTube is slacking on y'all in any area, I'm helping to supplement that. So all right, y'all, give me a couple. Like I said, I'll be back with live number 2. And then tonight I'll be up here with some RBE battles to announce. All right, Sorry It's True.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss, making decisions my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry It's True podcast. Welcome to the house of Rare Breed. And shout out to the members.